Hey guys, it's Talk the First back here again today, and I know I've been kind of taking off for a couple of days, but that's not the point. Today I'm here to go off on a rant about one of my favorite movies, The Secret of Kells, which I'm not sure if many of you guys have seen it, if any, really, but this movie is an absolute, it's peak. It's golden. It's amazing. And there's so many little facts in this movie that people don't realize. And one of the things is that it's based off of a true story. It's based off of the Book of Kells, which is Kells is I don't even know how to explain it. I'm pretty sure it's like a Christian, or a Catholic or some sort of religious, artifact. And this book was written, dated back to, seemed to be, they know of it being in c. 880, which is basically just the 9th century. And this movie, The Secret of Kells, it's drawn on, known historical facts. From what we know is what we're given. And one of the things is when Brother Aiden is talking to Brendan, which I'll put up a clip of it. When Brother Aiden is talking to Brendan, he's like, do you want to see the most beautiful page of this book? It's the hero page.
Do you want to see the most beautiful page? The one that will turn darkness into light? It is to be the key road page.
And if you are to look up and look at the Book of Kells, one of the most glorious, most popular, most famous pages of this book is the hero page. And this entire book is just straight masterpiece. It's because of its elaborate illumination, its calligraphy, or calligraphy, I don't know however you guys pronounce it, but it's just, everything about it is just amazing. Well, in this movie, it goes on about the Northmen, which are the Vikings. The Vikings did invade all these places, including Iona, which Iona, I'm not really too sure if Iona is real or if it's just fictional made up for this, Viking story. But from what I know, it is real. And it was invaded, and that's where Brother Aiden came from, which I'm pretty sure there's a different name. But just kind of as history goes down, that's the name they're given. And he's the one who wrote the Book of Kells. Now he comes to this new stronghold place, which, oh my goodness, my hair is crazy. Oh dear. Why is it uneven? You know what, we're just gonna put that back. We're gonna deal with it. It's whatever. Okay, well, basically, it's there's so many different things about it that's it makes you really think, and it makes you want to look it up, which is exactly what I did, which I kind of have what I have written down right here. I'm going to look more into it. If you guys enjoy this, let me know. I'll definitely talk more about it. If there's any movies you guys want me to really, go in depth to and really find out the real meaning behind it. But with this movie, it's really kind of dark. And, I know it may not seem too dark. For the movie at hand, it is pretty dark. Because it's I'm going to die everywhere I go because of the Northern Men. Or the Northmen. Is it Northern Men or Northmen? I don't know. It's one of the two. But basically, it's we're going to die because of these Vikings. And in the movie, they're trying to build a wall. Which is kind of their whole thing. They're building a wall. It's to save them from the Vikings. Or the Northmen. Taco's having a brain fart, guys. But basically, I just wanted to point out that this movie that's made for kids is so it's so, I don't know, it's so blind to the eye. I'm Irish and Scottish, and growing up I didn't know that yet. But I always loved this movie. I always felt some sort of strong connection to it. And I don't know if it's because I always imagined myself to be Aisling, the main character, or not the main character, sorry, one of the main character's friend, which, if you've seen her, she's if you haven't seen the movie, I'll put a photo of her on the screen, but I'll try and describe her the best I can. She's basically like a a goddess, like kind of how Persephone was, which Persephone is a demigoddess. I love Persephone. If you guys want me to go in Greek mythology, I absolutely will. But basically, she's just lived through many things. And one of the things is when she meets Brendan, she saves brother Aiden and him. It's kind of just like, you know, kind of like Maiden's Tales that people pass on to their kids. But it's always like intrigued me that this movie is like, it's genuine facts. Like, this is genuine stuff, and I never knew. Until me and my mom were talking, and she's like, you know, this movie has it too. And I'm like, does that mean The Secret of Kells was based off of true stories? So I went and did research, and it is. And I was like, I need to tell people about this. Which, if you guys already knew about this, then maybe I'm just late. Maybe I'm just late to the whole thing we got going on. But basically, the book has been held for 9 centuries, so 900 years. That's a lot of years, guys. Which, I'm not sure too many of you guys are even interested in this, but I don't know. I just find it so crazy. And I know this is kind of a shorter video because I don't have that much information yet. But if you guys like it, I'll 100% get more. But it's like, it's so crazy to me how it can just go across so many people's minds without people actually realizing that this stuff is based off of true stories, which I'm pretty sure there's a deeper meaning to this book. I do know that it was written based off of the Vikings actually invading, though, which, like I said, is actual history. Like, that actually happened. And when you see it in this movie, you don't think of it to be actual history. Like, kind of like if you're watching a Disney movie and you're watching, like, Ariel or something, you're not going to be like, is this based off a true story? Or no, it's actually based off the Grimm's Fairy Tale book, which I happen to own. So if you guys want me to go in on any Disney movies, I 100% will. I love Disney. I love everything about it. I love going into, like, lore. But yeah, it's kind of late at night. Clock looks like a mess and has to edit this video. So that's going to be it for today. Bye, guys.